Hello back.
Greetings.
So on this hand we just did, let's kind of recap quickly. So we're comparing two products. On this hand we did this, which is the Happy Gel by Exclusive Nail Couture, and that's the end result, which is quite shiny and quite clear. And on the other hand, we will be doing a similar type of product but made by LCN, and it's also a poly gel, but it's in a jar. So, and I have a few colors to show you, but I'll show you the colors, but we will also be doing clear, and we will be comparing the look, the clarity, and how the product files, and also how the product wears. So we're gonna manicure this hand. I'm gonna prep it the way I did the other hand, and we'll jump into this one. And again, like I did with the previous video, I'm going to prep these nails with a hand file, which this one is 180 grits, and I'm not putting pressure, so, because the reason for this step is to remove the shine, to improve adhesion, and not to thin down the nail. And we are going to use the buffer on the other two, which this one is like a 180 grit. It feels like 180 grit. And it looks like it as well. I'm gonna brush off the dust. I'm using these brushes are very soft. Aren't they? Yeah.
I noticed that you can get them in ones that are a little stiffer, and then these ones are a little softer.
Yeah, when they're stiffer, I wouldn't be like kind of putting pressure as much.
No, these are really, really soft.
Because we don't want to be doing like some kind of a dermabrasion on your skin. So I am going to wipe these with a generic. I like this one. It's very, very simple. It only has the alcohol and ethyl acetate. It doesn't have any perfumes. It doesn't have any colors. So I like it. Or you can use obviously the LCN cleanser if you choose to. As far as I remember, their cleanser smells really nice.
What, the LCN one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like a citrusy, or was that the solution?
Oh, I can't.
The after wipe solution or something, because I've trained with LCN in the past. And now we're going to use, as recommended, the Ultima Acrylic Bond. So, it's also a non-acid primer. You have to be careful, make sure that you don't
touch the skin?
Touch the skin and you don't spill it, obviously. Yeah, even though certain things, well, even though the certain primers are non-acid, it still doesn't mean that you can be flooding the skin with it or touching the skin, because over time you can develop
allergies.
Yep, overexposure, which leads to allergic reactions, which are permanent once they happen, so we don't want that. Okay, so that should dry probably for a minute. And in the meantime, I'll just quickly show you the colors. So I actually got samples for these products. Yeah, let's not get any fluffies on it. So I bought this one and they kindly sent me samples of these ones. So clear is pretty self-explanatory. It's well, you know what I mean.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah, that's the word.
Clear is clear.
So and it's kind of a harder product than I expected. The white is that's the one that I have. It's pastel white. Actually. Yeah, it is. Pastel white looks really nice, actually. It has a good color. It's not yellow or anything. And this one, I opened them because of course I had to see.
Of course.
This one is, what did I just say? Camouflage nude. And the only thing that kind of is interesting, it's almost like the color is not, see how it like kind of separates a little bit? So I'm not sure if you can mix it or not, because I don't want to get bubbles. I actually mixed the pastel pink and I think it has a little bubbles. So that's the color. And the vintage one, Vintage Rose, is warmer. So you can compare it. The good thing is with these products, you can put it back in the jar. So, you know, just like anything else, you just have to get used to these products. So I know at first, I tend to, I'll be honest, kind of hate things. Well, maybe hate is a
strong word.
Strong word. Vintage Rose was this one, right? See, that's the problem sometimes. I would actually put a name on the bottom too. No,
wait,
Vintage Rose.
Yeah, that was the camouflage nude and that was the vintage.
Yeah. So we don't switch the lids. Yeah, but you know, it's frustrating sometimes at first, especially if you're used to and you're comfortable working with certain products, because then you pick up something different and it's like you feel like you're learning from the beginning. Okay, let's grab this hand, please. And which can be very, very frustrating. Actually, let's try the clear first, and then
yeah,
we'll do the pastel pink. Oh, I didn't show.
Yeah, you didn't show that one.
Okay, so sorry. See, so what happened? Okay, so from watching someone else's video, I can't remember who it was. They mentioned that this product they had issue with, so it has areas that are clear almost. So I kind of mixed it, but it kind of leveled nicely again, but it does have some bubbles. So I'm not sure if those bubbles are going to show up on a nail. I hope I didn't ruin an expensive product. Yeah, so we'll see. You live and you learn. And we are going to use the LCN Fusion Form Liquid. So this is their slip solution. I had to sniff it. That explains a lot.
Ooh, very alcoholish.
And let's check this one out. This is going to be clear. It's really stringy. It's really sticky. This one didn't level. The pink kind of levels a little bit more. And because this one is very, very sticky, I'm going to use two different brushes. And I'm going to use this little tiny brush and just see if it maybe I like it. But I'm going to clean them off. In the solution, making sure that they're nice and clean. And let's try this. Of course, I grabbed too much again.
Well, then just
yeah, with
less.
This one. So almost like the edges are more sticky. Let's just use it on a bigger nail.
Well, that looks like enough for the thumb.
Okay, let's use then less. Again, picked up more.
Then picked up more again.
Let's use less. Oh, that's a lot.
Really stringy.
Yeah.
Really stringy. Though I'm wondering with the other product that we did in the part one, if it would do the same thing if we were to have it.
Yeah, exactly. Although it feels a little bit more like Jello, kind of. I don't know. I'm gonna put this away a little bit. Oh, can you see? Look, so this part, it's almost like it's separated a little bit.
Oh.
So let's see. I'm a little scared, I have to say.
Screwed.
Okay. See how it's different. It's like still sticks to the brush, and I don't want to overdo the slip solution. But, you know, all these products, they're never easy at the beginning. That's why they're professional products. Because you kind of have to have patience and lots of skill. You know, it's not bad. So, as you can see, it's not as, I kind of can't get it as smooth as the other one, but let's just gonna leave it this way and see how it files. And let's just give it a chance, right? Because even when I was trying out, for example, the Dazzle Dry Polish, which now I love, I was like, oh my god, this is not easy. but now I figured it out. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I even tell my clients, like, sometimes people are just very impatient, and I always try new products on people for free. Like, I don't test it on like paying clients. But even though they're non-paying clients, people are just like, oh, I don't like it. And you really have to kind of relay the message that have patience. This is not easy. So it's almost as if you kind of have to use a little bit more of a padding. Kind of padding, what would you call it? Movement.
Technique.
Well, it kind of pulls nicely too. Yeah, so once you kind of work with that, but you know, as usual, I apply too much. So at least we'll have stuff to file. Let's just kind of see. Yeah, I don't disappoint in the file department. Yeah, once... I thought I figured it out, but I don't. Oh. So this one had that kind of a clear, almost like a puddle around it, and that makes it difficult. So I don't know what that is, and if you guys know what it is, let me know below. Because this is not a video on how to do this. This is a video on how I'm trying.
Review.
Well, how I'm trying to do this. How I'm attempting to work with the product.
Yeah, see, this one seems to be
a little
reacting
weird.
a lot differently. Yeah.
I wonder why. You know, I'm just gonna leave it because I'm not gonna overwork it. We're gonna cure it, and then, you know, actually put it in the light for a few seconds. So I'll talk about this lamp in a second. So this lamp is the LCN lamp, and it has kind of two settings. Heats up. Okay. So okay. He's making faces. It's this lamp. So it has a setting. This is the 24 watts. So this is the half strength. And the bulbs are LED bulbs, but they kind of glow. I'm not going to show you this, but they glow. How come it's red? I mean,
why is it blue?
I know.
That's so... But, oh, okay. That's...
Can you see this? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, so it's like when I put my fingers in, they're red, and when it's over here, it's red, but then the reflection off the towel is...
blue. Okay, put your hand in there.
And it's red.
Okay, pull it out. Pull it out.
And it's red.
Okay, so against the white background is...
It's blue.
Wow. But when you put your hand, I'm not sure if you can see it in the...
Oh, that is so weird.
Put your hand in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's red.
Okay. Anyway, so you felt some heat. That's basically the
there
bottom
is
line.
a slight heat spike.
Yeah. So once you felt that, the nails are set. And I'm going to pick up a little bit more. Jesus.
Holy moly.
Yeah, and again, this feels...
Holy crap.
Don't say bad words on my videos, please.
What?
So I don't know if I can... I'm gonna use it from the middle. Yeah, and this feels kind of like dry. This feels almost like a regular gel now. Which it's kind of cool. But that's not a polygel. See what I mean? I got flash curets, actually with my little, I'm gonna do it away from the gel. Can you feel anything?
No.
Okay. Anything?
Nope.
Let's see if it's still movable. It is.
Very much so.
Okay. I should call these videos experiments with Anna. All right, so this is not gonna drip anymore, so let's just now do this one.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Yeah. Yeah, let's not forget. Like, let's just not leave it like this. Some kind of like a freaky...
I actually forgot that there was something on my thumb.
Oh, we're supposed to do the pink.
Yeah, that's okay. We have something to do maybe for next Saturday then.
Yeah, we'll try to.
Because now this gives us a great opportunity to test out the clears and see how they wear, and obviously the application and stuff like that.
We're gonna try to fill with the pink.
Sure, we'll try that out.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks?
Yes, not next week. No. What are we gonna do next week?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what are we gonna do next week then? Because that creates a bit of a disruption in our
schedule.
In our Saturday series, right?
Okay, I got 2 bubbles in there.
Bubbles?
Mm-hmm.
How do you get them out?
I don't know.
Yeah, how would you get the bubbles out? That's...
We're just gonna cure them in there, and we're gonna pretend that it was on purpose. We're gonna pretend that nobody sees that. You know, yeah, well, I'm a little unsure. Once you kind of start working with it, it's, you can get it pretty even, but that pinky kind of worries me a little bit, I have to say. So, which means I need lots of practice with this. Okay, so let's cure this one.
Let's cure.
So let's cure, okay, for a few seconds. And pull it out. So let's just not, you know, let clients suffer, because it's not a good thing to, okay, back in the lamp. It's not a good thing to let, okay, pull it out, the product heat up too much. Okay, back. And 60 seconds, let's cure it.
My thumb's in the air.
And I might add a little bit of a product on that one nail in a minute.
Still heat spike.
On which ones?
Thumb.
Yeah, because the thumb was not flash cured as much.
There we go.
So these ones look a little bit more shiny. And there's like a dip kind of area here, so I'm going to add this product here and see if I can kind of squish it around.
Squish it around?
Yes. Squish it.
Squish it around.
Am I inventing words?
No, it's unique technique that
I've actually pioneered.
yeah, you squish around the product.
So if you see anybody squishing around the product, you know they've learned from me.
Squish.
This one looks a little low over there, but you know, it's
Well,
not
squish some
bad.
product over there.
Well, it is kind of squishable.
Squishable.
I think I'm kind of getting the feel for the product, but I'm not sure. Right? Look. Huh?
Mm.
Yeah. I'm working it.
Your squishing skills have improved.
Yeah. Look at this, how smooth I got this. Wow. Okay, let's cure. Gonna clean the brush, and I'm curing it for 1 minute. And I have a bit of an advice. You know, when you're starting out with a new product or a new type of product, I think it's the best idea to really start with like the easiest thing ever and get comfortable with it and then move on to the next. Because I can't imagine right now to be doing like a full set of like baby boomer extensions with this brand new product. You know what I mean?
Boomer extensions?
Yeah.
What exactly does that mean?
You know, like that fade from white to pink? Anyway, difficult stuff, because this took kind of a long enough for my liking, and sometimes when you start with difficult kind of applications, you get frustrated. So I think it's best to start with easy, like an overlay, and get good at it, get faster at it, figure it out, and then move on to the next.
Oh, you mean like start off and master basic techniques
Yeah.
before you take on more advanced techniques?
Yeah, for sure. But even with a new product, so it's not even like, you know, when you're a new nail technician, but like I've been doing this for a long time, and still I would rather do something very simple like this first and get good at it, because I would not even want to sit even like a free client for like now 3 hours trying to, you know, use this product for like a difficult application.
Yeah.
So the filing, how does this compare? It's decent to file. It's not super soft, but it's good.
Comparable to-
Compared to acrylic, the liquid and powder, this is much softer. Compared to gel, I would say it's kind of the same. So it's
Comparable.
Yeah, comparable. Which is okay, because, you know, at the beginning, yeah, there's a lot of filing, but eventually you can squish the product so well that, okay, this is like bad, but yeah, that you won't have a lot of filing to do. So this is a bit of a disaster here, because you have a lot of product underneath here, as you can see.
Too much squishing?
Yeah. I'm going to use a file. just to so I'm holding the skin back just so I don't file the skin.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it'd be too fun.
No. It's best when people leave with their fingers. Oh, it files really soft actually with this.
Yeah, wow.
So it kind of files like gelish actually. So the gelish files very like this. I don't even, it's like, yeah, it's not very powdery, but it's like different.
Well, it's definitely filing a lot different than
The exclusive nail couture?
Yes.
Yeah, with this bit, yes. This one actually is very easy. It feels very chalky, almost like if you were filing a chalk.
Filing a chalk?
Yeah. Because, you know,
People file chalk.
people file chalk.
People file chalk.
So everybody knows how to, you know, file chalk with the ceramic bit.
Of course.
So I'm kind of giving the nails a bit of a rough shape, kind of. And then I'm going to obviously finish with the hand file.
Well, I would say this is just more you're giving a basic shape, right?
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna
that's
use
the
the
word.
fine. You're gonna do all your fine tuning with the hand file. Ooh.
Squished it too far.
Yeah, there's too much squishing and squashing.
Again, I'm gonna pull the skin. Weird, eh? How it files.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little messy, but kind of cool.
Well, I definitely didn't expect it to file like this. Like it's not as not as much of a fine dust, I guess, that's coming off. Like it's heavier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which
You
I
can see
think.
it's not floating in the air, like it's just dropping hard.
Well, yeah, but it's because of we have the vent
Well,
on. But still, yeah, it's a
But I mean,
difference.
comparing it to the other product you're using, and no, it is reacting differently. It's not as floaty.
Floaty.
God, I'm just.
I know.
Goodness gracious. Is this what happens when we?
Yes,
I'll
that's
train
what
of thought.
happens.
Oh my goodness.
That's what happens when we're weird. Okay, this one I squished a little bit too much. Well, it's okay. We can file, right? Yeah, it actually files quite well. Filing is kind of therapeutic a little bit, no?
For whom?
Even for me, like, I don't know, it just feels good.
Okay.
I'm weird.
I'll take your word for it. It's very therapeutic.
What?
Is that a pocket right there, or
Yeah,
a
something.
bubble?
I don't know what it is.
Bubble.
It's probably your nail. One of your nails had like a pocket. Like a little white spot, I think.
I think you're crazy.
Possible.
Yes, very possible. Oh, I was going to say, is this what happens when we don't have our pre-coffee or our pre-video coffee?
Yeah, that's what happens.
I think that's what's happening here.
I'm just going to spray some alcohol and see what it looks like.
I see this is going to be one of our weirder videos. It's squishing and floaty
A lot of filing.
and filing.
Because usually I don't file.
Not this much.
Nope, the surface is too much.
But the only thing we would need now to happen is for everything to be out of focus.
Oh,
And we
God.
would have the recipe for the best video ever.
It happened before.
Yes, it has. It has happened. And then having to redo videos.
It's like a deja vu. Deja vu video. Okay, I need your hand a little bit this way.
Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to seem distracted or anything, but you know, there comes a time in every man's life when they start to lose their hair, they have to make that decision of just you just gotta of letting it go.
Oh, that was very random.
I know. I'm just kind of looking out the window and
Oh, and seeing things.
yeah, you know, it's a beautiful
But
day
don't-
and sunshine and just this unfortunate fellow who really just needs to
Let it go.
let it go. It really does. No, I can get away
well,
with saying this
maybe-
because I'm bald. So, and
Well,
you know, you just gotta.
don't judge. Don't
I'm not
judge.
judging. It's just that
don't-
you know he's
don't
wasting clearly a lot of money on these haircuts because you can see he's had his hair freshly cropped and
Cropped.
at least whatever's left. And you know, just let it go, brother. It's okay.
Freshly cropped.
It is. Okay, so we got cropped and floaty and squishing and squashing. Editing this is going to be so much fun.
Let me just see here.
Okay. How's it looking? It feels good.
Okay.
Actually, no, let me. Yeah, that one actually feels like there's still
Something underneath?
Yeah. How's it look?
Yeah, there's some. I'm gonna leave it. Because I don't want to kind of dig underneath the nail to hurt the part of the nail. So let's dust this off. Masterpiece.
Getting all the dust out of the hair on my knuckles.
And I am going to push back the skin again and use primer like I did in the other video. Yeah, there's bubbles in here on the thumb.
Neat.
And then, yeah, it's a special art that
It's a special technique, the
yes.
squashing technique.
And it costs more money, by the way.
Yeah.
So it's going to cost you more.
To get those bubbles.
Yes.
Yes.
These are like, you know, aquarium nails.
Aquarium nails.
They have that actually.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but that's different.
Oh.
So I'm going to use a little bit of primer. And just gonna put it on the natural nail.
And your stomach's making another cameo
I
appearance.
don't even know say anything about that. And I'm going to use the LCN sealant in opaque. So I put it in a different bottle because I really like these brushes and I'm so used to gel polish. So figured I'm gonna try this. So it has a slight kind of a milky finish to it. Which is very nice. I've always actually liked the LCN sealants. Because I used to work with LCN a long time ago. But they go on really nice and they stay very shiny. Okay, put it in the light for a couple seconds. Okay, pull it.
I'm curious to see if anybody else knows how to perhaps deal with those air bubbles.
Well, maybe after a while, like once you get the feel for the product, it just won't happen. Okay, go to night for a few seconds. Okay, like usually 3 seconds is enough. Okay, pull it out. Black and white. Okay. The lamp is making a bit of a sound. It's almost like it's the LCN lamp that's when it's cooling off, when it's off. But I guess it's still working to cool off the I don't know, stuff. Yeah, the stuff. Definitely, I'm gonna wipe the. Okay, goes into the light. This one. Make sure that you don't just like wipe the gel and then touch everything with that jelly hand.
Jelly.
Okay, so I think it's a 30-second cure. So let's just cure it. And let's see if this is shiny. Gorgeous. Also, the LCN sealants, I find they go on very, very thin, so they don't have any thickness to the nail. Yeah, like a glass. Okay. I'm going to just touch up the free edge a little bit again. Just to make sure that there is no catches. I don't think I did that with the other hand. I'll do that soon. All right. So that is it. And let's compare the hands maybe. Wow, what a huge difference. This is shocking.
One's clear and the other one's clear.
This top coat, it has to kind of cool off before you put oil, which by now is... Yeah, otherwise kind of like, I don't know, has a weird texture to it, yeah.
Oh. Strange.
That's the e-nail exclusive nail couture. So, can we tell the difference? We can't tell the difference. They both look very
Except for
good.
the bubbles.
Yeah, except for the art.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the aquatic art on my thumb.
So now the oil and
What's that?
final thoughts. We will see in 2 weeks. Well, this one, it was easier to work with for sure, but we will see how everything wears and
No bubbles.
how, yeah, this one was...
But the filing for the LCN was interesting.
What? The filing, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was easy.
And your unique squishing technique.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I should patent this.
Yes.
Maybe I can make a lot of money.
Kind of a my pet rock situation, but not quite. Right.
So, yes, we will be back with the results 2 weeks from now. I don't know what we're going to do next week. We'll do like a minute follow-up video next week, just so we stay on the schedule with our, with our series.
Wonderful Saturday series.
And let me know, guys, what you think. If you've used these products, if you haven't, if you will, if you won't, let me know, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.